because obviously teenagers are always have always been into music and all those different things outside of school, and that's where the influences outside of school are around, is it 65 to 85%, and within the school environment it's around 20%. So is there, I suppose, opportunity for educators to look at the structures and see, okay, so these are the sorts of things that we're navigating with our teenagers, and we know they're going to be teenagers. They're
Mm,
always going to be rebellion. There's always going to be, interest in different aspects of other culture, especially now with social media. How are we navigating that as leaders,
mm,
and how are we working with parents around those? Uh, I wouldn't say they're challenges. I would say that they're just those phases that teenagers go through.
mm,
And why are we surprised when they do go through those phases? Because it's always been happening.
mm.
And how much do schools need to sort of start to adapt to their other world, and
Mm.
sort of bring them together, integrate them more, rather than them
Yeah,
being two separate
great.
places that they
Yeah,
habitate.
yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah, yeah, habitat. Yeah, well, look, I've
Habitate.
used it. So if you and I have used it, Rachel, it's the word. I think that it's interesting, isn't it? Because I came through, a period where when I first started, when I was in year 11 and 12, it was when calculators were first being introduced. So that was interesting in itself. But there's always been crazy fads, like the Rubik's Cube. I remember, so I didn't get involved in the Rubik's Cube, but I know some mates of mine at school, they were full on. Every lunch they would meet and they would be on their Rubik's Cube. Now, if they did that today, would people get uptight about it? Well, probably not. But if they're on their gaming device or something like that, everyone's getting uptight about it.
Yeah.
So I think that if you like, the preoccupation with a particular interest has always existed. The interest changes. Like mine was sport. I played too much sport. I didn't have any music in my life. But
Never
so
too
I
much
think
sport.
that's right. So it changes. So the answer, I think, and it's, of course, this has shifted, but it is the focus on a holistic education. Holistic meaning the whole child. So in
Yes.
a school, and I take your point earlier on. It's a real, it's a caution, isn't it?